What's up, content creators? Welcome back to African Mujolo, where we speak everything that has to do with relationships in Africa from an African perspective. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know, no, we Africans, no, man. Mm-mm. Hey, guys, the power that we Africans give to certain things don't make sense to me. I think maybe it's because Mina, I've never been a Nyangen serious. Mina, my problem is I'm a colonized black person who grew up in a church system. It is only later in my life where I understood what the church system was doing and then transited from religion to spirituality. And I don't even want to say African spirituality. I want to say I have, I have woken up to the fact that this God that we are looking for actually is us, ourselves, is within us, and many religions point to that fact. But we have what we call African spirituality, where some rituals that we perform, they make me wonder. Oh man. Okay, I found a video of uh, someone who performed a ritual of a black and white chicken on an ant hill. I'll put it up so you guys can see it. Now, an ant hill is believed to um, be connected with a lot of cleansing, good luck, ending bad luck, type of a thing. I'm interested how physical objects, that's what I'm interested in. I understand blood that is shed because there's a form of life there, but how we put some physical objects and elevate them with so much power that if I do this with this physical object, meaning the end here, my problems are gonna go away. You've got a problem with a relationship, and your traditional healer tells you go and get a black and white chicken, and go and break that bond with guys. Okay, let's listen to this, guys. Listen to this.
As we can see here, someone was performing this ritual in this ants hill. It's a ritual of white and black chicken facing opposite directions. The meaning of this spiritual ritual is to end some kind of a relationship that this person is involved in. It could be a marriage, it could be just a relationship, any kind of a relationship. The meaning of this ritual is to end that relationship because these chickens are facing two different directions and they are killed. It's killing the relationship. Thank you.
Yeah, so hi mina ngazi bafethu hayi. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. I think with these type of things, the way they fool people, ne? And please, ugh, the way they fool people. Let's say you've got a problem with your dead boyfriend or dead mother, and then the traditional healer then identifies that you have got an issue in your life. You are crying because some of you tell the traditional healers everything, and then they get that information. Some of you post the information on the internet. That's how fake prophets, Christian prophets, get your information. Some of you tell someone tells someone. So now, if I come and I say to the traditional healer, Ish, I'm dreaming about my ex-girlfriend, or I'm dreaming about my aunt, my my father, my whatever, and they say, okay, you need to break the spiritual bond between you and your ex. First, you have to pay me 5,000 rand, because the bones say you have to pay me 5,000 rand. After that 5,000 rand, you have to go buy a black and a white chicken and go to an end hill where I'm going to tell you to go. You're going to go on this specific street. You're going to find that end hill about 100 meters into the road, whatever. And there you're going to perform this ritual, and this is what you're going to say during that ritual. So let's say it's an ex. It's an ex. I dated this ex for so long, and now I want to break the spiritual bondage between me and that ex. And I perform that ritual. What assurance do I have that that spiritual bond is broken? That is what I always ask myself. That is what I always ask myself. If I've got so much bad luck, and you say, let's go, take this blood, drink it, get into this river, wash, get out of this water, what assurance do I have that indeed this ritual that I have just performed, this blood that I just drank of an animal, is nizogula nina abanye, has now broken that thing? Is spiritual things not spiritual, and physical things not physical? Do you understand the different dimensions of life? Do you understand what meditation is, what the dream state is, what the higher dimensions are? Do you know how to operate in those realms? Or everything has to be physical for you? If the traditional healer does not give you something physical, you don't believe that you can overpower what you are coming against spiritually. You always need a physical object. That's why they are even giving you guys snakes, giving you guys isgubu. You are there in the street looking for an ant hill. The poor ants build that house so for so long. You come, you break that ant, you put a dead chicken there, 2 dead chickens. If I had dogs, I would take those chickens, cook them, and give them to my dogs so my dogs can eat them. I don't know. I want to hear your guys' opinion about this video. Do such rituals work? And again, pardon my ignorance because of how I grew up. Understand? Never got cut on the body for any ritual. Never went to a traditional healer. Yes, in terms of when there's celebrations at home, they will slaughter a sheep, slaughter a cow, things like that. So that I'm familiar with. And of course, I grew up in KwaNdebele, and I'm Tsonga. So from my family side is from Limpopo. My mother and father comes from Limpopo, but they married into Mpumalanga. And so I know a lot. I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things to give me information, to make judgments. And I've seen when we go and play soccer, some children will be given some things to put in their soccer boots, and when we are running and all of those things, in anything you participate in, you will see people having objects that their grandparents gave to them to say, this is a lucky charm, use this and whatever. I've seen those things. And I also, in boxing, because I'm a professional boxer, I've seen a lot of boxers do rituals before fighting. So I've seen those, and they lost some of them win, and I have beaten boxers that have done rituals and all of that. I have boxers asking me, what muti did you use, things like that. So I've got background in terms of my judgment, but my problem is that I have never participated in those things, me, myself, physically, because of the type of family I grew up in. You understand? I'm not sure if it's an advantage or a disadvantage as an African, but I think where I am, I'm happy spiritually. Spiritually, I'm happy. I don't have to run to a pastor. I don't have to run to a traditional healer. I can face things myself, spiritually. So that's, I think that's an advantage. And then I believe in the power of words and what we say. That's why every sacrifice that you do, there is words that you utter. The words are actually the healing factor of everything. The words, and the words after that is the belief of the words. So that's all I'm going to say. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in on African Mojolo. Hey, you guys are slaughtering cows, man. I wonder what else do you do. Yo, nidlisa nabantu nina ne. You pour things in your boyfriend's food and girlfriend's food so they can love you more. Okay, sharp, guys. Please click the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button.